Today, I will discuss about the affective portfolio assessment. The first thing I will discuss is all about the Cratwell's affective domain. These are the domain. First one is the receiving, represent the lowest level of learning outcomes. You will see there the willingness of the students in some aspect. It will give them an awareness on the lesson or topic they want to learn. So second is responding. It will be the participation of the students. It is not just about learning with, but the learner can also give his or her opinion on reaction about it. Third, valuing. It has something to do with the behavior of the learner. You will see there the different determination of the learners, and they want the determination of the learners that they want to fulfill something, such as improving their skills, or they participate some activities they that it will help them to improve it. Number four is organization. In organization, the concern there is bringing together the values or on how to solve the problems and to start to build the value system. So it is recognize the responsibility and how to integrate it. Example with this is recognizing their abilities and even the limitation and also how they develop it. Number five is characterization by a value or a value set. This is the way or the individual has a value system that she or he controlled his or her behavior. So this label cover a range of activities, but one major, the fact that the behavior is typical or characteristic of the students. The first thing why attitude dimension is really important. With this attitude dimension, you can determine or examine the person's attitude and compare it to the others. And with this, you will use the attitude scaling. So this attitude scaling, it can measure those behavior that has a highly influence. And we all know that attitude is really important to a person. So scale. The scale is one of the method they can use to measure the attitude. So it has a three scale that we can use. First one is the Thurstone scale. Is one of the formal technique to measure an attitude. And with this, you have a two choices, the agree and disagree. While Likert 2 scale is a psychometric response scale that they can use in a questionnaire that has connect with. You will give your response in using the 5-point Likert scale. Not the same with the Thorstone scale that you will just use the two choices. So, semantic differential. This will be used in a survey or a questionnaire rating scale. So when we say rating scale, you will rate something such as those product or any entity. The concept of portfolio assessment is really important, especially on how you will going to use it. Portfolio assessment is really essential because this will be one way to see if your students learn from you. That's why some teacher this assessment before the exam or the end of the class, and it will be their final output. But in doing portfolio, you can need to give effort with it because the teacher will not just going to check the content, but they also check on how you organize it. This portfolio has a big purpose because you will put there those lessons you learned and to have also reflection, especially when you're doing this. There's a lot of use and purposes of portfolios. Portfolio has also a guidelines that in doing it. It includes there the criteria on how do we evaluate the portfolio. So in criteria, they may use the analytical or holistic. But first, make sure that you know the differences of these two, because it is really important. The criteria also is really important. And that's the end of my discussion about affective assessment and portfolio assessment. Thank you.